The deployment of FYXC Customer Edge within HPE GreenLake represent a pivotal step towards achieving optimal performance, security, scalability in modern IT environment. This strategic combination holds paramount importance for organizations seeking to harness the full potential of their cloud infrastructure. FIXC CE deployment within HPE GreenLake equips organization with unparalleled agility. It enables the dynamic scaling of resources as per demand, allowing businesses to respond swiftly to changing market condition and customer needs. This adaptability ensures that critical applications and services remain available and performant even during sudden surges in traffic. The F5XC Customer Edge leverages its robust load balancing, traffic management, and security capabilities to optimize application performance across hybrid and multi-cloud environments. This translates into improved user experiences, reduced latency, and higher application availability, thereby fostering customer satisfaction and operational efficiency. Today, we'll just go through a demo how to spin up an instance of F5XC Customer Edge node into HPE GreenLake infrastructure. Okay, so I'm on the HPE GreenLake console now, central console. So I'm going to add an instance of 5XC Customer Edge. So let's start by adding that. Actually, I'm going to select VMware now, which is the hypervisor. And now you can see that we have to add the group, which is your ISV v2. And then the cloud type is VM as a service cloud. And then you have to provide the node name. So let's do that. And then select the environment where you want to deploy, right? So in this case, it is production. And then give a suitable label. For example, I'm giving F5XC and SCS just for the namesake. So now you can see that we are already spinning up. So I have to select the plan. In this case, I'm selecting extra large, which has 8 to 32 GB main memory and then hard disk option like 100 GB. And then select the network type. So here I'm selecting DHCP, so it will provide the IP address automatically. I have to select the image, which I'll be using. And if you have any user config, you can provide that as well. And then just move ahead with next, select the workflow if you have any. In this case, we are just doing simple. Now you can see that this is the instance FI SCS FI node XC will be spin up, right? So let's continue that. Now, what we need to do is also create a token on F5 distributed cloud, and that's what I'm doing now. So creating a token, site token, which we need when we want to register the FIXC node, right? So I'm giving that description, and so basically we have the node now. So you can use this node to configure the node so that it can be registered. So now if you console to the XC Customer Edge, you can see I'm basically providing the new password, and then you can go ahead and do configure and provide the token which we got initially, right? So you can cut and paste, or you can type in the token, whichever suits you. So apart from token, you also need to provide latitudes, longitudes, and the name of the node, the customer edge node you have to provide. And this customer edge node will be running in the HPE GreenLake site, right? So you provide the node, the token, and then you provide the name of the instance and then latitudes as well as longitudes, so that we can map it on the distributed cloud console, right? So and then eventually just save the config. Now you can see that you got the registration here on the distributed cloud. You approve that registration and go through the details, right, in terms of what is my cluster name and all the latitudes, longitude, whatever we provided, right? Now you can see that we have already approved that registration on the distributed cloud, and eventually it will clear up, right? So now you can, if you refresh, you can see that there are no more pending registration. Now, if you go to the map, so if you go to the site map, right? Now let's go to the node now, the XC node. You can see that it's provisioning now on the distributed cloud. You can see all that. Actually, this is being provisioned in HPE GreenLake. And now if you go to the instance on the GreenLake, you can see that my SCS F5 node XC is running there, right? It takes a little bit time. I've just speed up the recording. So this is the XC node, which is now running in the VMAS as a cloud, right? And here also you can see that on the map, you can see the XC node, which is active. Now let's go to the HTTP load balancer and create the load balancer for us, right? So I can give the name of the load balancer. In this case, it is color SCS HTTP. And then I'm also providing a domain name because you want to access the backend application using this domain, right? So I'm going to add the domain, add HTTPS, and then add the origin pool. Origin pool is nothing but the backend application server. In this case, I'm also creating a pool. So I need to give the pool name. So give a name like color pool, whatever you want to name it, right? And then basically select, basically add the origin server. Origin server is the backend application, NGINX in this case. I'm providing the NGINX IP address of the NGINX servers, which are running in the HPE GreenLake cloud. And these are the IP addresses for that. Now here, actually, I need to link the site, right? So I'm going to select the F5XC site, which is the one which we provision, and then use the outside network, and then you can apply, right? You can also go ahead and add another NGINX server. So I'm going to give the other IP address, which is .25, and then again select the same site because these applications are running behind this particular node or the customer edge node. And then I need to select the appropriate port. In this case, it is 80 because my NGINX servers are running on port 80. And then I also need to add health check because then you can see that my backend applications are up and running. And here it is saying that it already exists. So let me change a name a little bit. So I'm just putting a new in front of that. And we are almost done actually configuring the pool as well as the HTTP load balancer. So I'm going to checking finally how it is. So like if you go and see, you can also enable the WAF policy as well. So now this is done. Now, if you look at what is happening here is also assigning a certificate. So let's wait for the certificate getting assigned. So now certificate is assigned. Now I can select the domain and test it out, the backend application, right? Whether how it is responding. So I copy that domain and open the browser. Now give the domain name. Let's type in the domain https color.fydemo.net, and then you can see that it is switching between the backend application. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.